Welcome back to Football Manager 2018 with FC Groningen. We're in this weird Eredivisie European playoff first round, first leg thing now against ADO Den Haag, which is a team that we haven't beaten, and our form is piss poor, I think is the only way to describe it. Well, I guess according to the game, our form can be called woeful. That's fine. So, ADO Den Haag are our opponents. We hopefully have, what's his name, the centre-back back from his suspension. The starting lineup we're going to go for then. I'm reverting back to the 4-4-2 standard, and there's been a few changes. Sergio Pat is obviously the goalkeeper. Zeefuik returns to right back. Jolle van Nijf is coming in at left back. Larsen and Tawirik are the two central defenders. For the midfield, Mimoun Mahi is the right-sided midfielder. Django Warmadam is going to be playing on the left-hand side because Dino Hotic isn't playing very well at the moment. Mikael Cruisance and Gregor Breinberg are the two central midfielders. Franco Lopez gets a start in the first team because of the injury to Mike. It's not Mike. Mike Tawirek's the centre-back. Tom van Weert and Lars Veldwijk is the target man striker. We have not beaten ADO Den Haag all season. We've played them twice. We've drawn and we have lost to them. So, in order to get through, we need to at least beat them once. Ideally twice. Twice would be great. I'm also hoping for a much, much more improved performance over the last, I think, 6 games. Because the last 6 games we've been pretty bad. Highlight already after 2 minutes, and it looks like it's an ADO Haag attack. Lindberg. Kirchner in the area. He's put it in the bottom corner. And you could have just predicted it. We have an attack. Mahi crosses the ball in. The goalkeeper, Gruthausen, makes the save. That's not the highlight, is it? So this is probably going to be building from the back for ADO Den Haag. Cannon back to the keeper once again. I think they were doing this to me last time. Cannon again. Forward to Bakker. Bakker to Immers. Immers to Gorta. Passing it around in the middle of the pitch. Lindberg. Lindberg doesn't get tackled. Becker's running in. Boris Becker's one-on-one with the keeper. He's going to make it 2-0. Yes, he does. And what has happened? What's actually happened to our form? Since Pat and Mahi got injured, we've been shocking. Kasper Larsen's taken a knock. It could be pulled knee ligaments. Really? That could not be a thing that's happening. Cruisant's ball all the way back to the keeper. Pat kick upfield, makes it over the halfway line, but it's coming straight back at us because we don't want to go for headers. Kirchner's going into the area. He's had a go. It's just over the bar. What can I do? I haven't changed the formation. I haven't done anything to the formation, really. And for some reason, it's just stopped working. Throw on for Den Haag. Immers crossed in. Gorta to Becker. Immers again crossed in. Sergio Pat can't seem to keep hold of anything. It's like he's goalkeeping wearing boxing gloves. Going to demand more. Whether that makes a difference or not, I have no idea. We've got a corner. Breinberg takes it. In the middle, Warmadam is there. The short left back, I assume he's short, most fullbacks are short, playing as a left winger, hits it just over the bar. Another highlight for ADO Den Haag. Immers, Ebui, Lindberg going across it in, no he doesn't. Warmadam gets in there, Tawirik clears it upfield to nobody at all, and Bugles Dick gets it forward. Lindberg tackled by Larsen. Veldwijk, you lazy son of a bitch. He doesn't want to do anything. I know he's a target man and they don't really do a lot, but he doesn't even try and go for headers. Gorta, Breinberg gets in there first. Mahi playing very deep forward to Veldwijk. One-on-one with the keeper. This has to go in. He's rattled the bottom of the bar. That is the story of our season, isn't it? Half-time, it is 2-0 to ADO Den Haag. Let's get the assistant because okay, the performance was disappointing. Come on, lads, show a bit of desire. Good, right, tactics. We are doing awful with retaining possession. Do I work the ball into the box? Sure. That sounds like a bad idea. 6.4, 6.4, 6.4, 6.4. Why can we not actually play well anymore? 50 minutes on the clock. We need to do something. Just anything. We're going to go attacking, maybe. We're getting shots now. We've had 6 and 2 on target, but we're not actually doing anything with the shots. 63 minutes on the clock. Dino Hotic is coming on for one player who's playing terrible. Veldwijk is coming off for Joel Donald because Veldwijk is playing terrible. Van Nijf, I can't even bring him off because I don't think I've got any more left backs. Sure, Absalem is going to come on. All of our subs after 63 minutes. Why? Everyone's just playing badly. Again. We're going overload, nothing's happening, going to demand more. Absolutely no highlights so far this half. 83rd minute, there is a highlight. Breinberg, Joel Donald, you goal machine. We're still 2-1 down, but Joel Donald loves a goal. I can't go any more overload than what I'm currently doing. I'm literally doing as overload as possible. Right, tactics. Let's chuck Breinberg, get there. Croissant, maybe swap you over? Sure, that makes more sense. Mahi, get forward. Hartich, get forward. It's a risk. We're going for it. We've got to. It's 2 legs. We don't have to. We could try and win the second one. 93rd minute. It is going to be a 2-1 defeat. We are still in this somehow. Team talk. What did Peter say? He said the performance was disappointing. Good. Was not good enough. Good. Everyone listens. Problem is, they don't do anything about it. Oh, flippin' marvellous. Kasper Larsson, pulled knee ligament. So that's his season done. Match number 2 then. Obviously, we are without Kasper Larsson. We are 2-1 down. I'm going to try something different. We're going to go for a 4-2-3-1 because I've got the players to play 2 wingers and an attacking midfielder, and they are perfect in those roles. And I think Jesper Drost has had a bit of a dodgy deal for this entire season, so he's got time to prove himself. We're going to start then in goal with Sergio Pat, back 4 of Van Nijf at left back, Zifweek at right back. Tawaric and Memisevic is going to be the centre-back, replacing the injured Kasper Larsson. Bakuna and Breinberg are the central midfielders. Hotic, Drost and Mahi on the wings and the advanced midfielder. Lars Veldwijk is going to be the target man by himself. I'm wondering whether you probably shouldn't be an advanced playmaker. You should be a deep line playmaker on defend. And you can be box to Mazzala on to... Sure. I'm probably ruining it now. Well, Kishner's still playing, Buglesdick's still playing, Cannon's still playing, Ibui's still playing, the midfield trio, they've been a pain. Though they've been really good, and it's really annoying. Team talk was spot on there, Peter. Just what we need when we've got a really big game. Look at the green and yellow kits everywhere in the crowd. I don't know whether away goals are a thing in this competition, so we need to win 2-0. In the other semi-final, I guess, Excelsior are 4-2 ahead against Vitesse, which means Excelsior might somehow get themselves European competition. They're 5-2 up now. That's ridiculous. We have a corner. Breinberg takes it out to Mahi, edge of the area. Finds Jesper Drost. Drost to Bakuna. Bakuna back to Drost, please. Does find him. What are we doing? We found all the way back out to Breinberg. Plays in Bakuna, but we're going backwards. We've had a corner and we've gone backwards. Breinberg, again. We need to score from this. Drost is there. Jesper Drost has hit the bar and it's cleared. We're going to get a throw on. Breinberg with a free kick in a very weird place. It's come to Bakuna. Bakuna's had a go. It has found its way in. It looks like Ibuhi is going to get an own goal, which is probably a bit unfair. It is 2-2. This season isn't over. I keep saying it. The season's not over just yet. We're 1-0 up with 0 shots on target. Kishner with a corner for ADO Den Haag. Lindberg's there just over the bar. Highlight starting from the back. Backer gets the ball. No, he doesn't. Jesper Drost nicks in there. Finds nobody. You're playing it on the floor to the 6'5" striker. Lindberg runs forward. Loads of players back and no one's keeping an eye on Kishner. And of course he's going to score. He must have scored 14 goals against me this season. He is the one player who will just constantly score against me. It looks like, according to the rating, Sergio Pat is taking the flak for that one. He's dropped down to a 6.3. Half time. Danny Backer has just gone and got himself injured. Well, it's not half time just yet. Now it's going to be half time. It is 1 apiece on the night. It's 3-2 to ADO Den Haag so far. We're just going straight into the second half. I'm not changing it. When did Veldwijk get injured? It didn't tell me he was injured. Did he just come out for the second half being injured? Well, that now gives me a reason to substitute him. Right, Veldwijk off. Joel Donald. We're doing it. We're doing Joel Donald. He's going in as a false 9. It's probably a bad idea. 50 minutes on the clock. It doesn't look like the substitution's happened yet. Why is... That's been so long since I've done the substitution, but for some reason, Veldwijk is still on the pitch. These 3 passing it about like they're the only 3 people playing football. Are we going to do anything? Let me guess. Cannon back to the keeper? He's not. He's gone forward to find Kishner, who is unmarked. I'm pretty sure we've been told to man-mark Kishner. No one's doing it. He can do that with... It's done. It is actually done. Proceed with tactical change. Yes, you should have done it before the goal. I don't know why it took you so bloody long. 55 minutes, Van Nijf for the throw. Breinberg, we've still got a chance. It's an outside chance, but we still have a chance. Van Nijf, Breinberg again. We need to get 2 goals. We haven't scored 2 goals in a very long time. Hotic, Breinberg, through ball, Jesper Drost. Joel Donald's there if he needs him. Finds Mahi at the back. It is 2 apiece on the night. We need 1 more. Stop celebrating and pick the bloody ball up. We need another goal. We need 1 more goal. And could it come from here? Hotic with a free kick. The keeper just comes out and claims it, which is not a good sign. Kishner is probably making himself ache of the space right now. I can already see he's doing it. It's gone forward. Zifuik gets it. Breinberg, Bakuna. Bakuna across to Mahi. Wasn't a good ball, but Mahi keeps it in play. Breinberg in the middle. Joel Donald doesn't get the ball, and it's going to be a counter-attack for ADO Den Haag. Immers forward to Lindberg. Lindberg, Kishner's making a run. Lindberg's making a run himself. It was a terrible effort. He should have passed to Kishner, because I think he's on a hat-trick now. 65 minutes. I'm going to demand some more to see whether it makes a difference. I still don't really know whether it will. Gorta with a free kick on 69 minutes is headed clear. No one's closing it down because for some reason you are lazy. Kuipers forward to Gorta. Myers needs to get tackled really. Zifuik seems to be closing him down and we're pushing him back. Cannon's ball forward to Kishner because Zifuik kind of gave him a bit of space. Crossed in at the back post. It's son of a bitch. We're going overload. Demand more. We are just... I said it last episode. We are finishing the season with a fart. Sergio Pat is on a 5.9. He has been the player who has meant that we've got to this point in the season, and he's on a 5.9 when it really matters. It is going to end 3-2 unless something happens in the next 2 minutes of injury time. Nothing's happened since the third goal, sorry. There it is. It is all over, and our season has just been terrible. It's not been terrible. I need to keep remembering, it's not been a terrible season, but after the start to the year that we had, we really should have kept it going. Look at that end of season run. Of the last 7 games, 4 defeats. 5 defeats and 2 draws. That is absolutely shocking. Sergio Pat, I'm going to go forward a day. I'm going to actually fine him because that is not good enough. His average rating is a 6.58 for his last 5 games. That is appalling. Sergio, discipline 4, poor performance, a week's fine. I'm going to save myself $4,500 on you. That's going to do it then for this season with FC Groningen in Holland. Next episode, we're going to have the start of the next season. I don't really know what I'm going to do just yet. One thing I do know, I need some depth. And in order to get some depth, I need to get some money. And in order to get some money, I need to probably sell someone. And that someone is probably going to be you, Mahi. He's already wanted as well. He's wanted by Wolfsburg. I did have some offers of like 15 million for him during January, which I kind of should have accepted. We're going to do 20 million for him. That's what I'm going to put the asking price at. We'll see what we get. Thank you very much for watching this episode of Football Manager 2018. If you did enjoy, if you wouldn't mind leaving a like. If you want to see more, hit the subscribe button, and I will see you next time.